Hey guys, this is Lex from Flowbros Coaching. Just taking a quick look at Steph. Steph's been swimming with us about a year, and she's come down in leaps and bounds since when she first started. So swimming now around 149 per 100 as her CSS pace. Um, and she's certainly improved in some areas that we focused on last time around. So number one here was head position when breathing. If we just check out her head, forehead's down in that top shot, and keeping one goggle in the whole time, so she's really worked hard on that. Is she breathing out or is she holding? Breathing a little bit there. Looks okay, possibly holding. Let's have a look at the bottom one. So keeping one, yeah. So perhaps slow bubbles, a little bit holding air a little bit there, and I think possibly head position. Um, Although the body position is very good. Let's have a look through here. It's very straight, rotating on that axis, which is certainly helping her alignment and her speed. So getting into a reasonable catch position. A couple of things I think we need to focus on straight off the bat is probably hand position on entry. So we need to practice that broken arrow drill. So we can see spearing the water there, which is great in that top shot. Starting to push down here. So we need to tip the fingertips over in that position and engage that catch sooner. The second thing you notice is the lead arm top shot. So we'll do right arm bottom, right arm top. We can see coming down, pushing down a little bit here and here. So we really want to be pushing backwards. So getting into that reasonable catch position, but it's starting wide. It's something we've been trying to focus on, is that bottom hand starting quite wide and then coming back in. So have a look at the angles. Particularly when turning to breathe. So not too bad. Just having a look at the bottom shot there. Kick is good and fine, toes are pointed and flexed. Rotation is great, and I think that's really where Steph's made a lot of her improvements, is through that rotation. So key pointers then would be breathing drills. So continuous exhalation, so continue to breathe out while your head's in the water, Steph. So focusing on bubble, bubble, breathe, and breathing drills, 3, 5, 7. Should be able to just drip that water out through the nose and the mouth at the same time. Hand entry would be number 2. So just hand entry is quite good, but then you extend out into that sort of, if we come back you'll see it's that braking position that we want to avoid. So the hand sort of glides up. You can see it here. So really putting the brakes on, kind of like riding your bike with the brakes on. It just slows you down. So instead what we want to see there is that hand tipping forward. So as soon as it enters the water, focus on tipping that hand down and forward, which will push, the water will also push on the back of that hand. It'll allow you to get over your catch a little sooner. And then the third thing is, it's a minor, but I think it's worth doing. So what you're tending to do is start very wide rather than pull straight down from your shoulder to your hip. So along that sort of axis. So your hand should, just looking at the top shot, should enter and pull straight down and through to your hip. So instead it's tracking, sweeping out and then sweeping back in again. So, but yeah, something we can work on there. But otherwise very good. and I think overall we'll continue to see improvements there.